I'm not recording. I'm recording now. Okay, Grand Rising, y'all. All right. I'm recording now. So I have the lacto-fermentation here. Mind your business. All right. But this is how they look, right? Good, nice and clear. Yep, I got cranberries and spices and peanuts in that one. Jalapenos and spices in that one. And then in the one behind, I have jalapenos and cranberries. Now, right on top is actually why I'm recording. You see that white film? That's Kham Yeast, K-A-H-M. It's harmless, but it thrives in oxygen. As you can see, I had these covered, but there's a lot of oxygen. A lot of room for oxygen. The liquid's down there. I needed it up to here. So that's what I'm about to do. Scrape this off. I'm going to put it on the plate for now. Then rinse out the plate. And then I'm going to top it off with some saltwater brine. Alright. Please hold. Are you holding? Yeah. Do I look old at this angle? I think anybody has a double chin at this angle. But you know what? I'm still cute. I'm still cute. Alright, done. Alright.
Just edit that
Not
stuff
that
out.
high. Come down. Come down.
Just tell me where to put it. Just tell me where to put it.
I want it right over. I don't want it seeing everything.
Okay.
There we go. Alright.
Good?
Yeah, that'll do. Zazie. Alright, we're gonna start with this one first because that one's just ready to get that stuff off of it. It still got enough liquid. Like I said, I'm just gonna wipe it off to the plate. We'll clean the plate in a second. From a lot of the videos that I saw with, you know, lacto-fermentations, keep a plate under it because when it bubbles up and bubbles over, which you want, like you want the bubbles. Bubbles are good. That means it's fermenting, you know. And then even this Kham yeast, it's a good sign that means that it's alive. You know, you want your food to be alive. It smells good. It smells a little spicy. I'm gonna rinse this off real quick. Alright, that is one and done. I'm gonna go with this one because it's the next easiest one. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, that's a jalapeno. Okay, I was like, are you mold? It's not mold. It was a jalapeno. Everybody saw it was a jalapeno. I'm gonna just merge it. Okay, I got the film off. The rest of that is just good juices and berries. I get it, cranberries. And I'm gonna rinse this one off so I can put it in the next one and that keeps it clean. Now this one, I'm not nervous of. I'm just, she's down there. That film is down there. So do you have any questions, my love?
What is lacto-fermentation?
That's a good question. Lacto-fermentation, I don't know all the sciencey terms, so I won't lie to you. But essentially it is fermenting your food via saltwater brine. So that's what we have in here, salt water. Sea salt, not iodized salt. Sea salt. And then I just have it with some water, our purified water. And in our blender, I had some rosemary. I just did some rosemary, like a rosemary blend for seasoning. So that's what the green is. It's just residue rosemary. Which it goes well because you're also flavoring your food. So right now, while all these peppers and cranberries and spices are in there, they're fermenting. My bad, y'all. They're fermenting. So it's adding probiotics into it, healthy gut bacteria, for our digestive tract. So that's why people would drink or eat kimchi. They'll drink kombucha. They're fermented drinks, you know, eating yogurt. It's good for our bacteria in our digestive tract because we already naturally have bacteria in our bodies. This is just adding good bacteria, which essentially helps us stay healthy. You know, it helps us stay well regulated. You know, it's good for our immune system. And so, yeah, lacto-fermentation is essentially having whatever it is that you want to ferment or whatever it is that you have on hand. I just mixed it, shook it up a little bit, and giving it some salt water in a container and loosely covering it. Loosely. Because you still want it to get oxygen, but you don't want it to get too much oxygen that it goes moldy. You want it to get just enough oxygen that it ferments, but still is self-stable. So this is also a way of preserving your food. This is a way that you can have, like, all of those, I'm going to wash these off as well. All of those excess herbs or, carrots, peppers, tomatoes, any of that stuff that you just have in abundance, like all of your foods, veggies, that you have in abundance. It's a broken cap, but it kind of works for this because I don't want it like all completely sealed. So yeah, you see that the water's at the top now. I'm gonna just grab this last skim. Some of it's rosemary, some of it could be a little bit of the Kham. So since we don't want the Kham yeast to stay, which I'm not sure why, I'm gonna look into that. Like, is it edible? Could it be used for something? Before I throw this out.
So this means you don't have to refrigerate it.
Correct. This means that it's already in a preserved mode. We can refrigerate it afterwards, but right now what it's doing is it's technically cooking. It's technically cooking. Just in a different form. Yeah, hit me with more questions.
Cooking like my Miles Davis album.
You're cute. Vibes. Literally. Miles Davis fans here. Yeah.
How long does it take before it's done
fermenting? So each one is like they take a couple weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks. This has been going on for all of last week, and it was really doing well. And as you can see, it's technically still doing very well. It's not a lost batch. You can tell because the liquid is still clear in there. Like, yeah, it's kind of cloudy, but that's through seasoning and flavoring. It smells like, how does it smell to you?
It smells great.
It smells good, right?
Yeah.
You still can eat it. Like, you're smelling the jalapeno. So this is making a hot sauce. So, like, yeah, we got this fermenting. And technically after this, like, even with pickles, like, actually, that'll be the next one we do. Blah, blah, blah. But, like, even with pickles, we have it in there and it's fermenting. So it's soaking up all of this good bacteria. It's adding to the good bacteria. And the natural benefits that was already in these foods is just going to get amplified. So now it's flavorful. It's good for you. It's helping reduce the waste. It's stuff that you already got on hand. Like, technically, none of these jars actually really go together.
Go bad.
Stuff that's going to go bad. Stuff that you would have thrown away. Like, this cap, I would have thrown away. This bottles, we probably would have thrown away. But why not just fill it up with some peppers, some spices. We like spices, so I'm going to throw some spices in there, and cover it up. And what I really like is that I found out, thank you, robot, that I can use the, what's this called? Cabbage as a weight. Now, on Amazon and all of these other things, they're like, hey, yeah, put down buy this glass thing and hold it down. So you don't need that. Okay, you get a little piece of cabbage. All right, cut it out so it's bigger. It's big enough to go in there. And then you just push it down. And cabbage, it's going to do like a little stopper. I got it right there. And it's literally going over everything that I have in there. So now, not only is the cabbage submerging all of the food that we need in the brine, because it has to stay in the brine. The second, like, one of these jalapenos come up or the peanuts come up, it's messed up because it can't take the oxygen. But the cabbage is like a skin shield, preserving all of the good stuff, which is like the blood and the cells inside of our body down there, so they can get the oxygen that they need to where they need to get it. And then right on top, we got this good juiciness. We'll call that the moisturization. Okay, it's like the lock method. It's the moisturization. So that's just keeping everything at bay so nothing goes in and mess with what's inside of our good, lacto-fermented DNA. Yep. Any other questions? Awesome. And FYI, after this cabbage gets pickled, after it's done, we gonna eat that too.
Mm-hmm.
It's already ready. It's gonna be the first snack. Talking about some boom, bumbaclot. We opened it up. All right. Oh, love y'all.